Hi. So this is an attempt to understand the journey of generative AI in an enterprise from an organizational and operational point of view. So the title is basically the road towards a Gen AI for an enterprise. Now, uh, the idea is to look from top to down, stressing on the key pillars like enterprise, business, governance, partnerships, people, processes, and technology. And to deep dive into it, we have tried to create a enterprise level view. So the key pillars being the enterprise at the top, followed by business, governance, partnerships, people, process, and technology. Now, for each of these areas, there are certain deciding parameters. So, for example, the enterprise, we have to look into areas like vision, strategy, alignment with the business objectives, principal guidelines. And this can further be detailed upon, for example, what is the leadership commitment? What are the principles and the guidelines being followed? Similarly, the market analysis, or in certain cases, the competitor analysis, or the innovations, or the utilization strategies for the Gen AI overall, right? So that becomes a very, very important factor for the business. Then comes the governance point of view. So governance is related to regulatory, as you know, when it comes to Gen AI or any AI solutions, the trust and the transparencies are important, and the regulatory compliances play a major role. Hence, it becomes important to play around the regulatory compliances, the risk management, and the transparency and accountability. Then comes the partnership. Now, developing a Gen AI solution end to end is something which is not a not feasible for most of the organizations. There are certain organizations which are technically smart. There are certain organizations who are fit from the governance point of view. But the idea is to bring the partners together in order to build it, and hence it uh, becomes important to have strategic alliances, the ecosystem of collaborations, and of course the acquisitions. Then followed by one of the most important part, in fact, two most important parts, that is the people and the processes, where you're talking about the talents, the diversity, and the change management. Change management is one of the key areas that is important, not just from the delivery point of view, but to actually maintain that flow as well. And then followed by the processes. Now, I've topped the automation with an operational excellence as a operational efficiencies as a key point, followed by data management and agility throughout the methodologies and processes, right? Finally, the technology, which of course is the last but not the least most important activity, which talks about the infrastructure, the AI platforms that are going to play, the continuous learning processes and all. What I've done further is I've added certain sample queries that are important from various industries point of view. So for example, what are the key queries in terms of life sciences per se, maybe from during a drug discovery phase, or maybe during a healthcare delivery system phase, or what are the important queries for a consumer product organization from a market research or a supply chain optimization point of view. I've also tried to take a sample as a example for a BMW and try to see what are the questions that generally comes into play. And this I've tried to come up with almost all area, right, from the envisioning strategies to the business models to the governance, followed by the processes, people, and partnership, and finally leading to technology. So this is just an attempt. I hope this gives at least a high level view. Thank you.